Three, two, one, diddling. Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Hammer Live, the show where we're live hammering games. Funny that. Amazing what we can make a show about, isn't it? There we go. Right, it looks like we have a proper screen there, so that's fantastic. Who have we got in the chat? It's not Game Hammer. What am I doing? Oh my goodness, guys! What am I even on about? It's not Game Hammer Live. It's Monday Night Live. These things happen when you have no idea what's going on. It's terrible. So, what have we got in the studio tonight? Well, we've got a request. We've got a request for a Commodore 64 game. We haven't played a Commodore 64 for a while, so that's pretty cool. Sorcery Plus on Commodore 64. I didn't even know they made it. I've got a lot of interference on this line. Let me just try and fix that a little bit. So, that has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we'll have to make do and see how we go. So who's in the chat? Hello to Not Ryan Johnson and Sir Patrick Furlong. Hello to James Pets and Krista Duke. How are you doing, guys? And hey on Puds as well. Always a pleasure. So, how are we doing? James Pett says, I can see how you might get those two things confused. Yes, they both start coming here, and they're both by me. Patrick says, oh, I've got a SID chip on its way, so I can hopefully fix yours. Excellent. Cool. Because I know my SID chip doesn't work, and we're about to find that out when I switch over to the main thing, because we've had a request for Sorcery Plus. So, let's go and see if this works. Let's see if I can get this to... Oh my goodness. We've got the wrong setup. Oh no. So I've got to quickly change the overlays, which makes things better. There we go. There we go. So let's have a look. Hey on Put says, I had the C64 version. I thought it was just Sorcery, not Plus. Might be wrong, however. Yeah, I thought it was just Sorcery as well. And then Patrick sent me a thing that actually said Sorcery Plus. So I'm just going to use my SD to IEC, which you can't see unless I bring up this other thing. I have this thing, the SD to IEC. It's a little SD card reader in the shape of the old Commodore disk drive. It's really pretty cool. There you go. There. It's nice, isn't it? Really cool. So we're going to see how this works. So if I bring this up, so load file browser from the disk drive. There we go. So today we have games for people who cannot see the colour red, says Vincent. Hello, Vincent. Well, you might think that. I couldn't possibly comment. So it is... The red is more like a brown, let's put it that way. But we'll see how it goes. So C64. And this is the thing that you go through for all of these. So, here we are. Sorcery Plus. Apparently it is Sorcery Plus. Although, I'll be very surprised if it's like Sorcery Plus as we know it, because the Amstrad version has quite a lot of enhancements. Now, this says Sorcery. So, we'll see how we go. So, we don't want a trainer, no. Where'd you go to play tea and cake this evening too? Yes, that is one that's on the list as well, James. So, yes. We've got a few to get through. So, got to plug in. And since it's Sorcery, we're playing on the Master System control stick. If I just click, I think it needs to go into port 2, but it might be port 1. I can never remember. So we'll try one and then the other. So there we go. That's it. Sorcery Plus Plus, like Sorcery but object-oriented. Now this looks an awful lot like Sorcery to me, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start recording because it might be it might be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. Patrick, if it's just playing Sorcery, that's fine because it's a fun game. So is that recording? No. Can I get it to record? There, it's recording. Here we go. So let's see how this goes. You'll notice that there's no sound. My SID chip is messed up. It's just one of those things. So, right. The first thing we notice is that we fly an awful lot quicker, which is going to be a problem for me. You might also notice that we seem to have a lot of flashes in the background. I think that's due to thunder, but I can't be certain. Neither of those can be killed with a club. Which oh, the club opens the door. Okay, so yeah. Plain sorcery, more bland than HP sorcery. Also, we've seen 2 spell books now, which is interesting. Right, that's giving us some power. So I have no. Heon says, I guess that's programming here. Yes, it is. Did I just kill that thing with a stick? I didn't mean to. Oh, we've run out of power on the thingamajig. And you see where that thing that says sorcery is going down in the bottom right corner? I'm pretty sure that's the amount of time that we have. This is a very, very fast-paced game, which is not great from my point of view because I don't know where to go on this version. So we're not going to stick with it all night. Like I say, we have got other things to pick up. Okay, that says 22 and it won't open. That door won't open. Hello to George Botterini. How are you doing? This is a lot harder. The C64 version is a lot harder than the standard CPC version that we play. Oh, come on, get in the... Run out of energy. Guys, I did that so well. I was so good at this game that we completely finished it. And I completely finished it so quickly that you couldn't see it. It's true. It's definitely true. This game needs a death-o-meter, says James. Well, you know what? I might be able to provide for that death count. Here we go. Death count 1. Oh, we're not going to do well on this. I can guarantee it. It's going to be so harsh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's going to be so bad. Let's try that again. Yeah, this is... Ooh. So, I've got a sword, which can only be used on the standard guys. Graphically, it's not bad, but it's a bit of a bugger, because it's hard to know where to go. It's a completely new version of the game from what I would play normally. So, I am having trouble. Right, got a magic wand. And the magic wand kills the ghosts. Well, that makes more sense than an axe in a block of wood killing ghosts. Magic spell does not kill ghosts. Oh, the magic spell kills the floating heads. Right, so they're separate. They're separate items on this. That isn't... I can't get through that door. Yeah, that door does not open. I don't like this version. This is a lot harder. Like, seriously a lot harder. And I think it's going to take a while to get used to. So now we've got death count of 2 already. This is... I'll tell you what we need from this. I need a beer. A Bud Zero. No alcohol. A nice no alcohol beerio. There we go. Keep it away from the computer. And let's try this again. So, our main objective is to open that door. So we're going to grab that club because that opens the bottom gate. Get through. We're on 76%. Get through that. There we are. And that's open. And run! Run, small sorcerer man. Run! Over to here and through. So, this is as far as we know how to get. Do these doors open? That one does. Where are we? We're outside. Right, we've got to... That door doesn't open. Can I pick that up? Nope, can't pick that up. So, we're now at a place where we can't do an awful lot. So, let's... So that does nothing. Okay! Oh, this is harsh. That is nice. It's a good beer. My favourite still has to be Guinness. The Guinness Zero. Oh my goodness, so good. But Bud Zero's decent enough. So let's see if we can try that again. So we can't go through the bottom door. Let's see if we can go through the other one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Sorcery power. Grab the club, grab the club. Yes. And, well, hey, we got here with 83% power. Get away from me, horrible ghosty woasty. The ghost with the most toast. We can do it, we can do it. We can't go through that door. No, we can go through this one though. And then that's it. That's all we can do. So where do we go from here and how do we do it? Right. We cannot get through that door. What if I... Nope, that's killing me. What if I use this sword? Can I get... Nope, can't get through that door with a sword either. So, we've got to leave. This is obnoxious, essentially, because it's not letting me do an awful lot. Can you use each weapon once? Yes. Each weapon is used up when you use it. So, it's like... It's not great. Right. Oh, there we are. So how far can we get us back up to 100%? Yes, we can. Which is nice. Okay. So we've got a sword. Can we go anywhere else with this? Well, we'll do that. We at least get... Yeah, we got the power-ups... Got the magic spell, which doesn't work on the ghosts, but does work on the floating faces. And that's it. This is all we've got. So we can't kill all the monsters. And we're running out of time. In the bottom left, sorry, bottom right, is the time that we have. So, what can we do with this magic spell? Can we open a door? Excuse me. This game looks hard. It really is. That door does not open. Can we open anything down here? Right, we killed that guy, and now we've got nothing. So that's it. That's all we can do. There's nothing else here. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. The timer of life has ticked its last... That's it. That's all. The time goes down so quickly, and we don't get to do an awful lot. This is a difficult game. Like, seriously difficult. So, what's that death count? 4? Yeah, we had a death count of 3. Now we're up to 4. That's a harsh, harsh game. Yeah, it's a very hard game. I don't get it. I don't understand what we should be doing. I think I'm missing something, but I'm not sure what. Because you would have thought that it would be very similar to the other version, wouldn't you? And Patrick says, sorry, it seems I was misled. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Not a problem at all. Don't worry. So, I just don't get it, what I'm supposed to do. And I had this issue with the CPC version as well. It's not just limited to the other one, to this one. I had this on the CPC. Sorcery Plus, the original game probably had a printed instruction manual. Yeah, Sorcery Plus is an enhanced game, and this is the original. So there we are. But we're going to do a bit more on the CPC version as well, but let's see what else I've got. I can't actually... It's been a while since we used the Commodore, so I can't remember what's actually on the SD card. But I have to say, I adore the feel of the keys on the Model C Commodore 64, the one that's more cream than beige and looks a bit more like an Amiga. I love the feel of the keys. Patrick says we've got lots of Dizzy goodness. That is true. I am tired tonight. I don't know why. So it was the same version I had as a kid, says here. Yep. Did you get any further than I did? Because I didn't know what was going on there. That was a bit iffy. What have we got in Gremlin? Remember Gremlin doing some fun... Mask! Oh, tell me this works. Ass presents Mask. Ass presents Fairlight, the home of real crackers, presents Mask. Okay, that's nice. Can, can... Oh. Okay, keys are up and down, left and right, and fire is return, and bomb is space. So here we go. We're going to try and mask for a bit. Now, I remember mask being amazing. Oh, you turn weirdly. This is not the version of mask I remember. Ah, there's Boulder Hill, the... Now, I had a copy of Mask on my Amstrad, and it strangely disappeared at my birthday party. I was very upset, because I thought it was fun. I remember that key control pattern from the BBC. Yeah, it was either this Z and X for left and right, or OPQA in space. You must remember the CPC version. Yes, I do. And I remember someone took it. And I don't know who. But I didn't have many birthday parties after that because, well, how can you trust people? I did send you CPC discs of the mask game. You did, and I very much appreciate it, Patrick. Thank you. I cannot remember what I'm doing on this game. It looks great, though, and it plays smoothly. This is a really smooth game. Right, I've got some keys. I've picked up keys. I'm just shooting people at the moment. The only... Mask was weird. I enjoyed watching it, and I enjoyed reading the comics. But I only had one, maybe two of the toys. The Venom's helicopter. I remember that one. Where am I going? And why do I keep losing stuff? Don't know what I'm doing. Right, what am I up to here? Can I bomb that? Will it explode? No. That did not do anything worthwhile. Okay, so I can't remember what I'm doing, but I do remember it's a fun game. Until 5 months ago, I had all the 80 issues of the Mask comic. Did you have the one that had the doll in it? It wasn't a Mask story. It was like an additional thing, and it didn't have an ending. And you were supposed to write your own ending. That story scared me as a kid. I remember it being terrifying. What am I doing with this game? Apparently I'm damaged. I'm gonna say, let's pick these things up and see what happens. You can't remember what you're doing. You're playing a computer game, I believe, an old one. One where it's not clear what's going on. Oh, right. What happened? Did I die? Looks like I might have. This is about as easy to work out what's going on as that Mad Balls game. There wasn't a doll story in Mask. There bloody was. I remember it. It was like a horror thing called The Doll. And it was part of a contest. You had to write the ending to it. And the winner got something. I can't remember what it was. Sure, it was in Mask. I remember being in Mask because my dad bought it for me in a shop while waiting for my mum when she came out of work. And then when we got home, my mum read it to me, and we were both like, that's a bit creepy. I'm sure I was in Mask. What else would it have been in? This is one weird railway, says James. It was never in a Mask. Interesting. I was certain it was Mask. What did I read that in then? Oh my goodness, that's gonna confuse me for a long time now. What comic was it in? Could it have been in an Eagle? I'm not sure I would have bought Eagle. I might have. It's possible. I don't remember that. Yeah, this is a weird railway line. The cargo is going on its own. Where's the locomotive? This is just cargo, and it's different cargo randomly. I don't know what I'm doing. What if I slam into this thing? Beep, beep, bang. Well, that's... oh, it's doing... right, so the damage is I can basically get hit 6 times. And then those things will light up. And then, apparently, from what I can tell, I'm probably going to die horribly. So let's see what happens. Yes. Right, so... right, okay. It's a very interesting game, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still recording, aren't I? Press stop. Did it stop? Yes, it stopped. Right. Okay. There's bits of what appears to be, oh, I was, excuse me 1 second. It's bits of rust. I've got rust effect weathering powder on my desk. Because I was taking photos of a locomotive for Jen. Right, that mask is weird. It's a weird game. Death-O-Meter Inc. I haven't actually updated for 2 now. We should have 2 updates on the Death-O-Meter. Because 1 was for mask and 1 was for sorcery, so it's 5 now. My goodness, this is a bad night for deaths. Mask only had Mask comic scripts. The only time they had something else was when they had a Wildcat preview comic in issue 79. Oh, fair enough. I must be thinking of something else then. But I do remember the doll. Dum dum dum. I had 2 deaths on my... Oh, of course, yeah. It's a good thing you're here, James, to keep us right. What have I done? Properties. No, give it... Ah! Give it here. Death count of 6. Right. So, now... Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. But we can't be on with the Commodore all night because, well, we can't. Now, Mask UK comics as much as I know CPC stuff. Fair enough. So you're the Mask fan, are you? Captain Mask. We have an upside down death and... Oh, good grief. How have I managed that? Right. Let me just put the Commodore out of the way. So I've got some space. Oh, my goodness. Get down there. Yes. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Right. How have I managed an upside down Death-O-Meter? Oh, my goodness, I have as well. There we go, death count of 6. that was amazing. I didn't know I could do that. That is worth remembering. So, now what I need to do is go into my... You can see an extra bit. That's not meant to be there. So I've got to go into my emails, which is why I've blanked off the small screen. So that I can get the link for the next game. The Mask theme in the first 2 games by the late Ben Dalglish was first class. Yeah. Right, so here we go. You're just going to get the bottom half of a Dalek and a weird thing there until I find what I'm looking for, which is a long way down. Oh no, here it is. Tea and Cake by James Petts. Gmail, could we play? So, I've mentioned I've been working on a little text adventure, says James, that does not take itself too seriously in the hope you might play it on stream one day. I have now, I think, completed it. So here we go. You can play it in a browser. So here we go. You've been playing Centipede. Fantastic. Centipede is a great game. Let's bring up the screen again. Now that I won't be accidentally showing off people's email addresses. Oh, lovely. I've just made my computer go very slow. Okay. Tea and Cake is... Okay, I'm going to bring it up on screen. This is great. The tea and cakiest text adventure ever. Your main objective is to have some tea and cake and a nice sit down. Your secondary objective is to play Space Invaders in an arcade. Here we go. So we have to have tea and cake and a nice sit down and play Space Invaders. So here we go. Tea and Cake by James E. Petts. It is a very sunny afternoon. You are enjoying the sunshine, but you would like some tea and cake to make the day complete. You are in a park. Trees abound. Everything is mildly pleasant. You can go east, south, west, or north. You can see a picnic bench and a mailbox. Examine mailbox. A mailbox of the sort that one would normally see in a North American house. It looks incongruously out of place in a park in England. Ooh. So we got some shenanigans going on here, to use the term that the internet overuses. I'm just going to try and move a few things out of the way, because I've got Commodore 64 stuff, the plugs, and they're getting in the way. Right, here we go. Where's my mouse? There it is. I need my adventuring beer, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through this. Open mailbox. Let's have a look and see what happens there. You open the mailbox. Inside the mailbox is a leaflet. Get leaflet. Examine leaflet. A leaflet with some text written on it. You might want to read... Read leaflet. It's going to be one of those games, is it? On the leaflet are printed the words, "Welcome to Zor... No more of the printed text is legible, as it had been crossed out in black marker. Written by hand in the margin is the following. Welcome to Tea and Cake, a game of adventure, hot drinks, baked goods, and insanity. A game with the silliest moon logic, deepest inventory pockets, reddest red herrings, and most mundane objectives of any text adventure ever written, probably. To win, all that you need to do is have some nice tea and cake and a sit down. Bonus points if you get to play Space Invaders in an arcade first. To check your score, type show score. Here we go. Show score. Your score is 1 out of 100. Your bric-a-brac level is 1. So I'm just going to try and move this up a bit. Can I move this up a bit? So you can see it all. Nice Zork joke, yeah. Here we go. There we go. For help with command. There we go. Type here. Okay. Let's see how we get on. So what else is here? Look. See a picnic bench. Examine bench. A picnic bench made of wood. Looks like a lovely place to have some nice tea and cake and a sit down. Sit on bench. You can't sit on, sit upon, sit down on, sit down upon, sit in it. Sit bench. Don't understand you. Use bench. Can't use it. Sit down. You sit at the bench, but without tea and cake, the experience is not what you would hope for. You stand up again in search of tea and cake. I love that this character is absolutely laser focused on tea and cake. So we know how to sit down. We have completed the first part of working out how to do this puzzle. Hello, Gordon. How are you doing? Okay, let's have a look. Where can we go? East, south, west, and north. East. You're in a park. There is a duck pond here. You can go west, east, north, or south. You can see a duck. Examine duck. The mallard swims contentedly on the pond. Stroke duck. I don't understand your command. Cuddle duck. You can't cuddle. Can't cuddle a duck, eh? Well, I know a certain person who will not be happy with that. Not happy at all. Isn't that right? Isn't that corpsing a little bit while I get this right? Isn't that right, Ed the duck? Yes. Ducks are meant to be cuddled. We can go west, east, north, and south. I'm going to go east. You pass through a small side gate out of the park. You're in Acacia Avenue. Oof. This is a quiet residential street lined with trees. Modest terraced houses line the road. One house has a for sale sign next to it. You can go west, south, or east. Examine sign. The sign is outside number 32 Acacia Avenue. It proclaims it to be for sale by Moonbeam estate agents. Go south. The front door to number 32 is firmly locked. Yes, Banana Man. The residential street is especially uninteresting in this area, apart from the portal to a parallel universe to the east. Yeah, we're going to go east. You step through the portal into a parallel universe. Now, this is a problem. You see, when you have just random portals to parallel universes, you've got to be very, very careful about where you stand. On the other side, you find a universe that is identical in every way to the universe that you've just left. At the exact same moment as you step through the portal, the version of you from the universe that you just entered stepped through the portal into the universe that you just left. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's mirrored. The front door number. Okay, let's go back to the portal. Yes, right. We're back in the correct universe. We're in our real universe. Okay, that was weird. We're going to come back to the parallel universe later. So here we are. There's an open part of the park with a path around the outside and a large grassy area in the middle. An aerobics class appears to be taking place. Examine class. A group of people taking exercise dressed in gymnasium clothes and training shoes. They are all too busy exercising to notice you. They seem tired and a little red-faced. Mark Holt says, I prefer 22 Acacia Avenue. That's the one from the Iron Maiden song about the Lady of the Night, isn't it? You're south, southeast, or southwest we can go. Oh, southeast, because that would take us back to the duck pond. Oh, okay. So if we go southwest, open part of the park. Oh, right. It took a little second to catch up. So we're in a park. The gates of the park are to the west. To the east, there is a picnic bench. To the south is a wooded area. You can go east, south, west, or north. You can see a notice board. Read board. Can't read it. Okay, examine board. The board is headed Duck Pond Park, and the opening hours are given. A few colourful A4 laminated notices are displayed. On the notice board are posted a yoga poster, a park run poster, an aerobics class poster, and an advice for life poster. Read advice for life poster. You read the advice for life poster. Number 1, always wear sunscreen. Number 2, looking and reading are not the same thing. Death is inevitable but can be postponed. Tea and cake are the route to happiness. Those who can go through life with the least bric-a-brac will get the most out of it. I'm a bit screwed there then, aren't I? It pays to sort the wheat from the chaff. Smoking is bad for you. Petting a cat is relaxing and will make you happy. Although doing something silly can sometimes cause setbacks in achieving your goals, you can never get completely stuck. Not everything that you can acquire is worth acquiring. That is true. There are diamonds in the rough. So, always go searching on a golf course. Not everything that you can do is worth doing. Sometimes it is worth doing something just to learn something. Patrick approves of point 8. Petting a cat, of course you do, yes. Hello, Amelia. Sometimes it is worth doing something just to learn something. It's good to talk. Do not drop litter. No, but drop the fat beats. Oh, what am I doing with my life? You can go east, south, west, north. Let's go south and see what's there. Did I just go south? I hope I did. I thought I had, yes. You're in a wooded area. There are more trees here than in other parts of the park. Squirrels forage for nuts. You can go north, northeast, or northwest. You can see a stick. Get stick. Oh, the website appears to be slowing down. Ooh. Yeah, the website's kind of slowed. While it's doing that, I'm going to grab the address so that you guys can have a play of this as well. Do I have a stick? Yeah, I think the website's not... There. Although you have no idea why you might need such a thing, you take the stick and put it in your pocket. You feel your hands getting dirtier. Lick hands. I bet this doesn't work. I bet it doesn't work. James says the server can go a little slowly sometimes. I am betting that it's actually processing this on the fly and we're not the only ones on the server. I can't see your hands. Okay. Examine stick. Gordon says, you're in a wooded area. Search for... The stick is brown and sticky. Of course it is. Oh my goodness. You lick your hands. You now have COVID. Hello, Sam Yates. How you doing? And hello to Mark Holt as well. Hi. Okay. Squirrels forage for nuts. Forage for nuts. Let's see if we can... Forage. Search. Don't understand. Oh, I was thinking that was a clue. Let's go northwest and see what happens. The gates to the park are to the west. To the east there is a picnic bench. Oh, we're back at the thingamajig. Okay, let's go this way. Go west. Go west. This is a main road going north and south. Cars pass periodically. There is a pedestrianised high street to the west. LED street lamps on aluminium poles line the road. There are I don't know why I'm so tired. I didn't actually wake up until 11 o'clock this morning. It's terrible, isn't it? But at least I'm better than I was over the weekend. LED street lamps on aluminium poles line the road. There are automated advertising boards showing adverts for console games, plant-based burgers, and fibre broadband. A mildly pleasant-looking park lies to the east. Let's go west onto the pedestrianised high street. Mark Holt says, you never see woodland porn stashes anymore. That is true, yes. I say, Vicar, steady on. Oh, what? You're on a high street. It has been pedestrianised. On the north corner of High Street and Commercial Street is a pub, the Duck Pond Arms. It appears to be derelict. On the south corner of High Street and Commercial Street is a laundrette. You can go east, south, or west. I am going to go south. With Halloween around the corner, any updates on the Locket 2, says Philbin Videos? No, at the moment I'm working hard writing the script for GameHammer the movie, plus the script for the GameHammer episode that I'm hoping to be able to do this week, but may not end up having time. And also I've been writing for some magazines. Fusion Magazine, I've just submitted the review of Return to Monkey Island. And working on articles for Amtix as well. So it's been very busy. I haven't had a minute to do anything about the Locket. The game's a bit slow again, so we just have to wait and see what happens. It reminds me of playing Text Adventures, not Text Adventures, MUDs, Multi-User Dungeons, the old text-based MMORPGs on dial-up. I used to enjoy doing that. Discworld MUD was a big draw for me. And Realms of Despair, where we got the Smog engine and things like that. That was cool. Patrick says, I'm still waiting for more episodes of All Over the House. Yeah, well, it'll happen. they'll happen. But yeah. James Pet says, sorry for the slow. You can download the engine and play it offline much faster. Yeah, don't worry. We're going to play it for a bit, and then we'll probably do a proper full playthrough when I've downloaded it, and we can have it running on my server. My server. I'm not going to boot up the server just to play this. I would put it onto this computer and play it off there, the same way as I do all the other ones. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I am so tired, guys. It's ridiculous. So we'll keep going for a little bit and see how this goes. Yeah, I think this... Alright, tell you what. It's not going to come back at the moment, but we're going to have a proper play of this another time. How about we move on? I do enjoy that, though. That was a lot of fun. I like the way you've written that, James. That was... The way you've written it is fun. It's intriguing, and it's got a bit of humour to it, and I like it. So, I think the best thing is, I'll download it when I'm off the show at some point, and then we'll have a proper playthrough next week or maybe Friday or something. No, we'd have the other. Excuse me, that beer has a lot of bubbles in it. Sorry. So it'll either be next Monday or the week after. There's a lot more tricks. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be a bit bigger than a few rooms. With a parallel universe to explore, yeah, that's going to be a bit bigger. Mark Holt says, I remember the animation creator that used to come on here and was releasing a movie that you were getting, Zoe. Did it ever get released? The animation creator. Animation creator is releasing a movie. Oh, Pixels Limited. Is that who you're on about? Yeah. I can't remember whether I backed a DVD copy of that or not, but I did get to see the film, and it was actually quite good. I enjoyed it. That was Odd Pod. Odd Pod the movie, kind of, I think it was called. It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a smile on my face all the way through. So yeah. Yeah, Pixels Limited. Yeah, he was putting together that. I can't remember whether I backed a DVD version or not. I think I did, but that hasn't come through. But then again, the pandemic has caused a lot of issues, let's put it that way. But I do remember the film. It did get released. I did see it, and I very much enjoyed it. It was good. So yeah, there was that. Patrick has said, can we play Centipede on the Atari 2600? I don't need to play that in a browser, Patrick. I have it on the Atari Anthology. But yes, we will play Centipede, but I do remember that we did have another request for Standard Sorcery Plus. I'm just going to move everything out of the way so I can bring in the Amstrad. Hello, Martin Vegas. How you doing? And yeah, it was... hey, don't worry about it. Never feel like you have to apologise for stuff on here. I'm very easygoing. That's what I tell people. I am really easygoing. Let's face it, the world is full of issues, so I'm not going to be an extra one. So let's see. I'm just going to try and get the Amstrad sorted out, which means fiddling with a power cable that always catches on the back of this desk. So that's... yeah. Are we here? Come on. You know you want to. Stop hooking on the back of the desk and come up. There we go. Right. Here we are. So just plug this in. And hopefully we can get this to work. Nice there. Easy going is much better than hard going, yes. I don't see a reason to be an issue for people. In all honesty, I try not to be high maintenance. I have seen myself when I'm not on my antidepressants, and I can be quite hard work. And the last thing I want to do is do that consciously. So I am very easygoing. In with anger, out with love. Hey, right. My biggest problem now is I think I put the. Give me a second, guys. I've just realised when I was tidying up in here, I put away the disc for Sorcery Plus. Normally it's like right there to pick up. But now it's in a drawer. I can't remember which drawer. So, Just got to move a few things so that I can have a look around. Okay. Why do I always fill this drawer with batteries so that they stick out and then I can't open and close anything else? It's ridiculous, I know. I'm so professional. Right, here we are. Well, that's not it. Is it the one beneath? Yes, it is. There it is. Sorcery Plus. In all its Amstrad-y glory, with its multiple colours and lots of fun stuff. So let me just put all this assorted tripe back where it was. You'd think I worked in here, wouldn't you? And then just had to put things wherever because I'm in the middle of other things. You'd think that. Here we go. Right, we're going to play a bit of Sorcery Plus and then we will move on to our request for Centipede on the Atari 2600, which I do have to admit I'm a big fan of. Have I still got this plugged in? I thought I was still plugged into the Commodore there for a second. Right, let's plug in the Master System joystick into the back of the Amstrad. Come on. I'll tell you what, I love the big key version of the Amstrad CPC. The big key CPC 464 is the best because the keys are chunky and they feel great. However, they're a bit of a bugger because there's a design flaw in the original CPC in that the joystick port is inaccessible on the back. It's a right bugger to get to. But we get there in the end. Right. Catalog. Here we go. Run. Disk. Here we go. Some bit of sorcery. Do you think we can get 4 guys this time? We'll see, won't we? We'll definitely see. Heon says 2600 Centipede. That's something I've not played in an eternity. It's so good. It's taking a bit of time to load today. James Pett says, what is the objective in this game? To rescue the sorcerers and defeat the necromancer. Patrick says, I only asked about 2600 Centipede as it's different from the arcade. It is, it's very different. Take care, Krista. Thanks for coming along and have a great evening. Here we go. Oh, wow, we're starting in the middle of trouble here. Take the ball and chain and kill the floating eyeball of doom. And then go through the door again because we didn't want to go through that way. Doom. Doom. Why am I saying doom a lot? Right, try not to end up in the water. It's not as easy as it seems. Grab the mace, because you never know. Well, I suppose ball and chain is more. It's less a mace and more a morning star. Right, there's the layer, the little layer. So let's go here, over this way, and hopefully we can get through quick enough to get to the guy that's up here. Little layer from first guy got. There we go. Right, kill that and grab the goblet of wine. And then run away very quickly because these things want to kill us. So we've got the first guy. And down here. Across. Martin Vegas is saying, can we get 5 guys? 5 guys is a restaurant, isn't it? Make the area safe. Grab the... Okay, that button isn't working very well. Let's see if I can use the other button. Quickly power up again and run away. Patrick disapproves of wine. tea and cake is better than wine. That is true. I will grant you that. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Whee! 2 guys. Hey on Pud says he disapproves of whining. Okay, you can't use the second button. Have to use the first button. So that is worth knowing. Got that guy. And grab the mace. It's not a mace, it's a morning star. They call it a ball and chain, but essentially it's a morning star if you know your medieval weaponry. Okay, here we go. Power back up and bottle to open this, then try and not die horribly. Come on, there we go. Right across and down. Hey, hey! Not whining, just voicing opinion, but I'm teetotal. I don't think he was talking about whining like that. Okay. Prefer allspice. Mace is closely related to nutmeg. The chap can levitate. Well, yes, but he's not really levitating. He's more floating about because he's a sorcerer. Yeah, got him. Right. We need to get through here and quickly destroy these guys. Yes. Now we need a bottle. Grab the bottle. Oh, get up there. Come on. Down, grab. Up. That one kills. Okay. Grab the bottle. Grab that and run away. Beep beep. What am I saying beep beep for? Oh dear. Here we go. Got the Sorcerer's Moon. I also got 30% health left. That's not great, but we'll get through it. There we go. So Stonehenge. And we've got 3 guys now. We're aiming for 5. I doubt we're going to get them. Power us back up. Excellent. Right, we have a sharp axe, so we'll kill that ghosty. And we'll grab the morning star. Damn, it's gone. Boink. And up. Get through the door. Don't do it. Oh my goodness. And through here and across. I mean, I did increase the death meter, which is good going so far. Yeah. It's gonna I think we both know it's gonna happen. It's a matter of when, not if. Right. There's the sharp axe. And through here. Go through the door. Come on, yes. And up. Patrick's is very unlike so to not have been killed yet. I'm not ridiculously bad at the game. We have played this a bit before, you know. Come on. I do know some things about it. Why am I singing weird songs that go weird? There we go. Right, got rid of them and through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I almost dropped that. I almost dropped. Not only would have been 1 death due to dropping in the water. Yeah, I know. Right, we'll get rid of that guy and through. And then use this on here. It's almost like all the times that we've played have been good practice. Right, this is the problem area. Because we haven't got the thing to open that door yet, so... Alright, which way should we go? This way. I think it's this door here, isn't it? Where we find what we're looking for. And we still haven't found what we're looking for. Right, it's the book there. That's what we need. Right, we need that book. Martin Vegas says, I want to get 7. Right, we have an issue because I need to get into... No! Oh... 3 sorcerers. Need the book. Can't you just get the No, you can't get an e-book of spells. And we can't look it up on Wizardpedia. Death-meter increment, yes. Gordon says, do you have Battletoads? Yes, on Xbox One. It's a rather difficult game, isn't it? Although, to be honest with you, that everyone says the bit with the turbo tunnel or whatever it is the hard bit, but it's just a memory test. Flick, 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 get round it. It's fine. I never found it that bad. Maybe I just played a lot of ridiculously difficult games, but it wasn't that bad. Right, let's try this again. Came in here without the things I need. So, stab this guy over here with a sword. Wow, there's a lot of bubbles in that beer. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure the filtration process to make that work as an alcohol-free beer, as in to take the alcohol out, is putting more air in. Because you get really bubbly. Okay. This is... Eight deaths so far. It's awesome. So I suck at Turbo Tunnel. Usually takes me a few attempts. Yeah. Memory is the issue. Play it so much that it becomes second nature. That's what I do. Let's see how this goes. Why does touching water kill your character? Is she the Wicked Witch of the West? I don't know. I'm going to say that in traditional thing of, I believe it's ghosts can't pass running water, perhaps it's something to do with the magic. And the sorcerer can no longer survive without his magic. Therefore, if he passes running water or touches it, he loses his magic and dies. That's what I'm going to say. I've just made that up off the top of my brain. That's what I'm going to say happened. Let's make this area safe, because we do have to pass through it a few times. And try not to get caught on everything. Alright, there we are. There we are. And across. And then hit this guy in the face with a mace. It's not a mace, it's a morning star, ball and chain. Yeah, it's a morning star. Take care, Sammy Yates. Thanks for coming along and have a great night. Let's get this guy. Yes, there we go. Right, we've got the goblet of wine. That's going to make the other place safe for all mankind and sorcerer kind to grab. Yep, yeah, grab the knives. You're attacking enemies with a copy of a communist newspaper. Well, to be fair, it would make a lot of people run away if you came at them with especially if it was rolled up like that dog. Poof. Oh. It's an interesting idea. I'm not sure it'll work. Patrick says, I approve of commie newspaper. Oh, I don't. I absolutely don't. Extremism of whether it's left or right is bad and wrong. That's my view. The enemies are actually flies. Well, you never know. After I played Silent Hill, well, you know. Beat them over the head with Das Kapital. After I played Silent Hill and there was that scene in it where, oh, they look like monsters to you? I was like, what? Oh, it's that kind of game. So now I just don't believe what anyone sees in any game at all. Because you can't trust them. You can't. It could be anything. They look like monsters to you. And we're through. So we've got 2 guys so far, haven't we? Take the sharp axe. Tell me more about the Silent Hill episode of Confusion, says James. Okay, we should play Silent Hill 2 on the show. Although, to be fair, we should probably play Silent Hill 1 first. Because that would make it make more sense. Actually, no, they don't follow on from each other. Silent Hill 1 sets up the setting. Silent Hill 2 increases the power of the setting. It's a very, very interesting game. Silent Hill is a location that brings your worst nightmares to life, essentially. So, it's a really creepy game, and probably one of the most scary, creepy series available. So I would definitely recommend playing it. Yeah, maybe we'll... Well, after Day of the Tentacle, I've already made an executive decision on what the next game to complete will be, and it's Samurai Western, because I really want to play Samurai Western. Right, we've got 3 guys, so we're back to where we were. Patrick says, I only approve of commie newspapers because they can be used to keep a fire alight. Fair enough. To be fair, any newspaper can be used to keep a fire alight. James Pett says, worst nightmares, like the one I had when I was 5, about an escalator overflowing onto the floor. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Silent Hill is Huddersfield. I love it. I love it. That's great. Hey, Pod says, I played 1 but not 2. Go straight to 2. Yeah. 2 is so good. Except for that time I accidentally got lost on the sea or the ocean or the big lake or whatever it was. I got lost. So lost. It was ridiculous. The question is, which version do you play? The version on PlayStation? The Director's Cut version on PlayStation? Or the version on Xbox, which is the graphically enhanced Director's Cut version? It's decisions. I think we might play Xbox. We played a lot of PlayStation on the show. So perhaps we go and box it with the egg box. Graphically enhanced. Yeah, I think that might be the way to go. The Xbox version is so good. So we'll play Samurai Western and then we'll come to Silent Hill. It would mean that we'd miss out Halloween for Silent Hill. I think we can get around that. It'll be fine. It won't be an issue. Yeah, so we'll do Samurai Western because that's... I need to play it. I just got it a while back. Well, a while back. Last week for my birthday. And I think it'll be fun to play. And then we'll do Silent Hill 2 because I think after we did Resident Evil and that went down well, another horror might be about right time. So we've now got to get through here. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. We are not going to be able to finish this tonight. I'm sorry. Okay. It's 11:05. So I'm now going to suggest we move on to the last request. We will get through Sorcery Plus one of these days, but it will not be tonight. It will not be tonight. It's so frustrating. But I do love playing it with the Sega control stick for the Master System because it makes it so much easier to not drop. You can kind of hold it proper. That's not even the correct word. You can hold your direction properly, which is nice. So I'm going to just move this computer back out the way, and then move the joystick out the way, and bring in the arcade stick, because I hope this is going to work out. And where is? Oh, where's it gone? There it is. There it is. So we're going to play a bit of Atari. Have you played Atari today? Yes, we will have played Atari today once I've played this. How? I don't even know what it was wrapped around. I'm sure extra wires just appear in this retrovator to cause issues. There we go. Right, there we go. Okay, move my stylus out of the way, otherwise I'll lose that and won't be able to do any more drawings. Where's the Atari Anthology? Here we go. So, instead of the arcade version that we saw on Gaming Force on Friday, see, I do remember the names of the shows. I do. I haven't just made them up out of randomness. I do remember the names. We played the Atari version. Vegas, no worries. We will get through the game, but it won't be tonight. That's unfortunate. We played the Atari version of Centipede on Friday, but the arcade version. Love the sound effects for all the time. Yes. If you haven't seen how an Atari works, it's basically the way it is space laser, fire, go boom. Where's my? There it is. I need to change the program on this thing. There you are. AV1 and switch to PlayStation 2. Oh, no, I was playing Popeye on Nintendo last night, so I need to switch the other switch as well. There we go. Yes. Beep beep. Here we go. Here's some Atari. Here we are. Digital Eclipse. Greatest of the Cowboy. Wow, that's loud. Wow, that was loud. If I wasn't deaf already, I'd have been deaf now. Data is being loaded from memory card 8 megabytes for PlayStation 2. In memory card slot 1. Load successful. Here we go. Wow, it's one of those games where you actually have to press start. You can't just press X. So, we need action games. Or do we? I think it might be an arcade at home. Yeah, wrong one. So, we need arcade at home. The other set of action games. Centipede. Here we go. Select. Here we go. Centipede. Standard play. Game reset, game select. Well, we just... Oh, it's on... We can have easy or hard. Well, let's go easy first. Play. So we're a square, firing at diamonds. And our objective is to kill all the bits of the centipede, which are presented as diamonds. And then we get a different coloured square, and it goes on again. It's a very, very simple game. And if I just hold down X, it does no extra help to me whatsoever. Come on, come on, come on. Get the. Stay out of the way of the bits of the centipede. How can I be missing that? Did I get it? Yes. Oh my goodness, that was bad. I remember playing an Amstrad version of this. I'm sure it was written in BASIC and it went about as well as playing on the Atari version. I was actually very impressed with it at the time. I was very young at the time, but it was very impressive to me. Oh, Patrick says simple, but it really is. Let's try it again. Let's try another go. Now I've got used to the controls. Shoot them! Shoot! 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 Come on, shoot it! Oh, I didn't get out of the way. I've only got one square left. Oh no. They could have done a bit better with the square, mind. Everything else has got a bit of a shape to it. I mean, the spider's not badly rendered. So why have a square? Why couldn't we have, I don't know, a triangle? Something that wasn't just a cube? It reminds me of Grand Theft Auto. It's like, you play a star, and you must venture deep into the hidden depths to uncover the mysteries of the red square. And it's clearly talking about Atari. Get it? Yes. Oh, now I'm getting somewhere. The main known CPC version was called Killipede by the Oliver twins. That is not the version I played. It was a type-in game called Centipede. They didn't even bother changing the name. Okay, whatever went past looked like a genie in a bottle. A genie's lamp, even. What the? My timing is so off. Ah! Now that wasn't too bad. I thought that was pretty good. I press select, it will hide that. 8,835 points. Now there, look at that on the screen. That is good for the graphical quality of the time. Why couldn't we have some of that in the game? Who knows? There is another game on here that I kind of fancy playing. Give me a second. Let's bring up the... How do we exit? Triangle. Okay, let's go back a bit. There is a great game on here, and I can't remember where it is. Not video pinball. Crystal Castle's not bad. But where's the other stuff? Action games. What have we got here? Where is it? Human Cannonball. No, that is not it. CPC Power lists Cecil the Centipede as a computing with the... That could be it. I think it was just called Centipede on the version that I had. But yeah, it's not a bad version if you give it a chance to grow on you. Which is what I did as a kid because it's the only version I had. Mind Games? No, that's not... It must be on the other set. That is interesting. I was sure that Haunted House was on here. I'm certain it was on here. Maybe it's in something else. Let's play Yar's Revenge. Got 15 minutes before the end of the show. Let's play a bit of Yar's Revenge, shall we? Oh. This is a weird game. Now, what we're basically doing here is attempting to get through that thing's shields while avoiding that green line that is coming toward us, so that we've got an open space to attack that creature which shot at us. Now, at some point, I'll be able to power up enough to get... How do I do it again? How do I power this up? I can't remember how to... And we'll get an extra power bar. And it's weird how you do it. And then you can fire at the thing. There should be a line that comes up and I can't remember how to do it. Oh, this is going to frustrate me now. How do I get the... How do I get the power to fire at it? This is very annoying. That's it. Right, so we have to touch it so that we get the... Right, here we are. So we now have to fire this line that's turned up. And the aim is to... missed it! So, right, touch it, yes. And now time it so that when this fires over there, it hits. Oh! Shot myself! I shot myself. Yard's Revenge is up there with Pitfall 1 and 2 for Atari games that still hold up. Yes, once you know how to play it, it is so good. Right, so we'll fly over here, touch that to set off the homing thing. And then we need to avoid that. Nope, got hit. James Pett says this game is... It's very weird. It's true Atari. It's amazingly Atari. Like... There are certain companies that produce certain games that you will instantly understand, and there are certain companies that produce certain games that are all style, and there are certain games like Atari which are style and weirdness, and it's actually sometimes very difficult to work out what's going on. Space Laser Go Boom is Atari's thing. Oh, I just shot myself again! I love this game though. It's so... It's... Once you know how you're playing it, it's so addictive. Because you want just another try. Because you know you could do it this time. I didn't like how Atari refused to let their coders have credit. Yeah, that was annoying. And it's not just video games that did that. Ever seen a credit for an artist in the Dandy or the Beano? There's a reason for that. They didn't want their people poached. Same as Atari. Oh, getting the timing right is so tricky on this. That's why this game lasts, because it's not easy to master. It's tricky to master, but it's so much fun playing it. You have to be so on the ball. Nope. Oh, I flew into the thing. Ah! Backfired on them when David Crane and others left to form Activision. Yeah. Activision were better at it. They still didn't put a huge amount of credits all over the place. Weirdly enough, Electronic Arts did put credit. Credit first and foremost was Electronic Arts. Their stuff came in like rockstar laden album cover style cases with pictures of the developers and all sorts. They were very much into that. And then you look at them now, it's like, dude, what happened? Oh, it's got backgammon on here. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. But it doesn't have what I was looking for. This is very interesting. It's... Haunted House isn't... Oh, it might be an Adventure Games. Yes, Haunted House. This is the one I was wanting to play. This is what I was aiming for. I'm aiming to do a GameHammer review of this as this year's Halloween special. Haunted House. So, it's a bit weird. This is, what's that, a bit weird? Very weird. So let's bring up the manual for Haunted House. Zoom in with... Oh, I can't zoom in with the right mouse button because I haven't got one. So where's the... Yeah, I cannot read that. That is so bad. Okay. Micropost was splashed Sid Meier's name on games, and of course Codemasters put the Oliver twins on. Yeah, some guys got it. So you're in a haunted house, and all you can see are your eyes. And you have to try and wander around without using as many matches as you'd hope. Oh, I just got killed. It's frustrating. Yeah. So, we've lit a match to have a look around and see what's around us. There is an item in here. I've picked up a magic wand. Now I've gone up some stairs. I'm now on the 3rd floor. I'm now on the 1st floor. We're trying to get something and then get out of the house. Are we a ghost? I'm not sure. Are we the one doing the haunting or are we the haunter? So, lit the match again. Yeah, are we on haunter or hauntee? Going up some stairs. And dead. It's a very strange game. I kind of like it because it's weird. But it's the one I want to do a GameHammer proper full review on this year for Halloween. It's a weird game though. We still haven't played Stubbs the Zombie. I know it's not in here. That's the only reason we're not playing it. It's because it's not in here and I keep forgetting to bring it in. Decimeter increment. How many times did we die during Yar's Revenge? What was it, 6? I think we're at like 15 or something now. I'm going to put 15 in. Because that's pretty much how many we died, isn't it? Adventure. We played Centipede for a bit. Let's do Adventure. The game that puts the Easter egg on the map. So, we have a... Destroy all humans. It's a weird game, that. So we've got a key. We've got to take the key to somewhere, and I can't remember where. I'm going to say Somerset. And we're lost. Oh, it's a weird idea. So you are a square. Clearly, the console can produce other graphics because we have a very nice rendition of a key, but you are a square. And this is not the way to go, is it? So let's go through here and try and take this key to somewhere. Where do we go? Not to there, because that's the black castle. And we've got the yellow key. Can we get over this? Come on. Get across off of the bridge. Yeah. Right, we're down here. Oh, and around, and around, and around, and up, and round, and up, and round, and dead end. It's a weird game. Basically, we're lost in a maze, trying to get out, and it's amazing. It's almost like I'm a comedian, isn't it? Did I? Oh, for goodness sake, I just went the wrong way. So it's supposed to take this key somewhere, and I cannot find it. I cannot find where it is that we have to go. That is the way we came. Okay, so let's go the other way. Across. See what's here. Pretty sure this isn't going to work, but we'll go anyway. And across and up, and that didn't work. Oh, beep, 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 beep. I just love the idea of the game. I have finished this game once. In all of my life, I have managed to complete the adventure once. That's how difficult it can be. And I don't play it often so that I don't memorize how to do it. Because I always think that spoils a game, to be honest with you. Memorizing it so that you can just do it with your eyes closed, it's not as much fun. But yeah, that's Adventure. There's a dragon somewhere. We can kill the dragon with a spear, but I don't know where the dragon is. And to be honest with you, I haven't found the spear, so it would be. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. Right, let's move this to here. Grab the bridge, put it down somewhere better. Pick it up back, yeah. That'll do. Right. Grab the key and go this way this time. And hope that this gets us over. I just love the way that you just pick up a bridge and move it. And round and up and round and up and up and up and up. And we have gone to the same place again. Oh, for goodness sake. It's ridiculous. We're going... They've made a very, very convincing maze. Why is that not working? Now the key's stuck. Well, I've just made it impossible to complete because the key is now stuck in the drawbridge of the wrong castle. Cheers. It's a fun game, but it is almost 11:30 and I am exhausted, I have to admit. So I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. Wednesday, hopefully we'll finish Day of the Tentacle. If we don't, then we'll have a third week where we play it, but I'm not expecting it to take much longer because we're at the... When we saved at the last end of the last episode, it was 44% complete. So we can't be that far off getting to the end. Let's face it. Well, we're not. We're like 56% off. But it means that we should be able to get through it. And I hope that we do, because it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy the game, and I think you'll enjoy the ending too. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed what we've played tonight. It's been a lot of fun from my point of view anyway. I hope it's been fun from your point of view too. Wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you later. Take care, and bye for now. Bye-bye.